stopping by my channel. So today's video, we're going to be doing a product review on one of Grizaye's drawing kits. They did send this to me to check out and review with you guys. I have done a couple of other review videos on this brand in the past. Most recently was the 72 set of their colored pencils, and also I did one on their burnisher blender, which is my favorite blender. Currently, I use it all the time. I can't stop raving about this blender. So I do really like this brand a lot, and they have been coming out with a lot of new stuff lately. So I will put cards in for those two review videos in case you missed them. Okay, so first things first, we're going to take a look at this kit, this drawing kit, and see what's included. I did pick the colorful glass kit. They have a few different ones you can choose from, and it says on the front, go from gray to glorious, draw on top of a grayscale image, printed on high quality art paper, using our premium colored pencils and exclusive photo reference. See your art improve no matter your skill level. So this is supposed to be for any skill level. I think these kits are basically designed for practicing either your drawing skills, or in my case would be coloring skills. I initially thought when I first saw these, I didn't understand what it was. I thought it was like you actually were physically drawing, but it's basically like a grayscale coloring page, and you're using the reference photo to practice your shading and drawing skills. So it could be applied for people who draw as well as people who do coloring like me. So it says it includes an 8.5 by 11 Grizaye on Stonehenge artist paper, so that's very nice paper. A reference photo, 12 colored pencils, so there's pencils in here too. Sharpener, test sheet, color guide, and step-by-step instructions. So let's open her up. This is $29.99 on their website, and you can also get these on Amazon. They sell on Amazon, but there is more of a variety of things you can pick out on the website. Like on Amazon, you could just get the kits, but if you were to pick this up on the website, you have the option of getting an additional coloring page. I keep calling it a coloring page, but they probably want me to call it a drawing page. But you know, I'm a colorist, so $9.99 you could get another one of these sheets, like to practice. Or if you wanted to do it again, you don't have to go and buy the whole kit since you already have the components. And they also have an option for the kit, an extra, and a class. So the class is a link to a YouTube video. So you have the option to actually have a human person telling you step by step instead of, I guess there's instructions in here on how to do it. So let's check it out. These are the directions. You might feel like maybe if you're not so great at following reading directions, you might like to add that additional class on to your kit just to get a little bit more immersive experience. So you have options. We just have the step-by-step kit, so hopefully I will be able to figure it out. It says, following these basic tips can make all the difference in creating a successful Grizaye drawing. Take the video class for more detailed tutorial available on our website. Okay, so we did talk about that class. It says, at first glance, this project may seem overwhelming and hard to know where to begin, but it's not as difficult as it looks. The key is to work on one bottle at a time, one color at a time, and then it just goes on with some more directives. So on the other side of this page, it does tell you what's included in the kit. We already went over that. And then it has all the colors. It comes with the 12-piece colored pencils and in this nice little pouch. So that's cute. And it has a pencil sharpener in there too. So you can kind of take it on the go with you. And a sticker. What's this little card? Oh, I think this is the testing. You can test the pencils out on this little piece of Stonehenge paper. So we got the pencils, we got the instructions, and we got the color guide here. It kind of seems like almost like color by numbers in a sense, because it does tell you what colors you should color each glass. I definitely think this will be challenging, but we'll see. I'll do a little bit I'll show you guys a little bit of my progress, and we'll circle back and talk about what I thought of the kit. Okay, so I am all set up here to get started. I'm a little bit nervous, but I have my image. I taped it to the back of this Dollar Tree canvas. I have a whole bunch of these. I use these for taping down, like when I do a PDF page. It's easy peasy to transport around. I'm going to be working from right to left, I think is the best course of action, just because I'm left-handed. So we're going to start off with this bottle, which is supposed to be, according to the guide and the reference photo, is a yellow bottle. So it does tell you number 23 here to color it yellow, but it doesn't necessarily tell you what colors to use in between for the shading and the highlighting. So just by looking, I'm going to be using the brown. They have the brown color for the shade, the orange kind of for the mid, and the yellow for the all over color. And we have the white. We probably don't really need it too much for the yellow bottle, just a little bit probably, but I also pulled my Grizaye blender, so I thought that would be helpful too. So according to the directions, it does tell us to start off from dark to light, break it down into small puzzle pieces of single color. So that's what we're going to try to do. Let me kind of put this reference photo in front of me so I can use it for reference, and I'm going to get started. Okay guys, so I've done a few more bottles, and I want to say that it is very challenging for me personally. This is not something that I normally color. If you know me, you know I like to color portraits all day, every day. But I wanted to try this out just because I wanted to challenge myself and try and pick up a new skill set, which is what I think these sets are really meant for. I am not really always comfortable with a reference photo. I often actually, if I have a coloring book with a reference photo on the one side, I'll usually cover it up just because it kind of stresses me out to have to copy it and make it look the same. I'm a little bit of a weirdo. So I generally don't usually like to work off of a reference photo. I will look for, you know, like inspiration, like color inspiration. But for the most part, when I color, I kind of just like to be a little bit more free and experiment. So that is a little bit stressful for me to have to keep looking at a reference photo. But that being said, that's just one of my weird little quirks. I do think, I think these 3 bottles came out pretty good, especially for never really ever coloring something like this. This bottle I felt like was a little bit of a fail, but I do have 5 more bottles to go, so 5 more opportunities to do it a little bit better, more practice. So that's what I do like, that there are so many bottles. I do think I would be one of the types of people that would benefit from the additional instructional class they have offered on the website. I probably should have, for my skill level, picked a different kit. Just being honest, like I said, I kind of wanted to challenge myself and do something that I wouldn't normally do. I don't want to get stuck in a rut doing the same things over and over again. But I kind of wish now that I picked this one with the little girl and the teddy bear, or there's one with a kitten. I was thinking about that one. I probably would like that one too. And they have this other new kit that I thought looks really beautiful. This Pioneer Girl Workshop. So they do have a lot of different options if you are partial to something, or you want to get out of your comfort zone and pick something you've never tried before, like I did. So they do have a classes tab over here. So they have them all associated with each one of their kits, it looks like. So there's a colorful glass kit one. So it's 2 hours and 8 minutes for the class. For $20 for 2 hours, that seems pretty reasonable to me. So I'm going to continue on with these bottles and practice a little bit more with my coloring and shading. Let's see, the pencils. You can get the pencils open stock here on here as well, I think. Yeah. So on Amazon, you could just get the 72 set. The website, you can get open stock. So they're all 99 cents. So that's pretty cheap for open stock pencils, if you just wanted to try a few out for yourself and see if you like them. I have said in the past that they do remind me a bit of if Prismacolor and Polychromos pencil got together and had a baby. It's kind of like a mixture of oil and wax. So let me know what you guys think. Have you tried any of these kits? Are you interested in trying any of these kits? Let me know down below. I'd also like to hear if you have the pencils and how you like them. And I will leave all the relevant links down below in the description box as well. So I hope you guys all have a really great rest of your day. Happy coloring, and I'll see you next time.